party people in the again, party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. Greg and James beat 'em up. It's your favorite show on Twitch, where this guy James and this guy
Greg
play beat 'em ups, and not just any beat 'em up, every beat 'em up. So here we are, happy Tuesday, team. Back at it after an unexpected 1 week hiatus.
Ooh, yes.
And which is also what we were doing on Friday Night Frosthaven last week. Getting back to it after unexpected hiati is what we do. Oddly enough, one of the high stressest parts of my work year, but I was not the cause of any of the unexpected hiatuses or hiati. Hiatos.
That can't be it. None of those are correct.
No, it's probably hiatuses.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is an ordinary word that pluralizes just like a regular English word. So here we are, back at it, and we closed out the 80s last time playing home computer beat-em-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single one of which was any good.
No, many of which weren't beat-em-ups.
But and several of which were not a couple of which weren't beat-em-ups at all.
Yeah.
But at least one of them was quite interesting.
Yeah.
The Operation Clean Streets, or Manhattan Dealers, as it was called, the blunter, more to the point French name.
Yes.
Was interesting, not least because it was the first game ever developed by the French developer Silmaril, who, as the name suggests, mostly developed Tolkien derivative RPGs, which, if you ever get the chance to check them out, I can't say anything for the gameplay except that it sounds not great, based on the CRPG Addicts reviews. But what the game does have is absolutely beautiful art. And that's what Manhattan Dealers had, too, in its own little way. Really nice setting, some cool twists on the idea of beat-em-up gameplay, but just not actually good.
No.
It's one of those games, the adage that I come back to a lot is, man, imagine how great this would be if it was any good.
Yep.
And that's what that was like. Well, now we're into the 90s, and I guess it turns out that most of the arcade beat-em-ups that came out in 1990 met our standards for notability, and we've already played them.
It was a good year for beat-em-ups.
Because this is what we got left.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the games we've played list.
Yeah.
And
can you sort this by date?
We could do some sorting,
well,
but
we've got Double Dragon, the Rosetta Stone.
Rosetta Stone. Okay.
Right off the bat, which was a good one.
Rosetta Stone, 1990. I mean, it's not good. It's on the Goon tier.
That's true. But you know, for notability.
I see we've got a filter issue going on screen, but I'm not going to fix it right now. I'll fix it later. I'll make everything better once final grades are in and the winter term is over.
Fix it in post. 91 looks like a big year. We've certainly played lots of 91.
Maybe 1990 was just a fallow year.
Possibly. The Combat Tribes, Alien Storm.
Combat Tribes, Alien Storm, Double Dragon 3. We got a bunch of errors going on, things that I need to work on. But
I think it was a fallow year. We've got a lot of 89 and a lot of 91, but not very much 90s.
Weird. Well,
it happens.
It
Development
is what it
cycles.
is. It is what it is. So, here we go. Today, we're going to finish off 1990. 1990 in the arcades. Game Boy beat-em-ups, beat-em-up on the go is going to be an entire themed episode because I can't see us spending that much time on any single-player Game Boy beat-em-ups. So we'll come back to those later.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's just two games. There's a ninja theme to these games. Ninja Combat by Alpha Denshi Kogyo, the third-party inclining towards second-party developer for the NeoGeo.
Yeah.
Whose first game we loved was it Gang Wars? Yes. Gang Wars was terrific. It was everything I was hoping for when we'd originally played POW, the first SNK beat 'em up.
Yeah.
So here we get to see their second attempt with Ninja Combat. And then we'll check out Taito's The Ninja Kids. We played Taito games before. Yeah. And they were...
decent. I don't think we've had any, like...
What have we actually played? Can we even find out on this screen?
Oh, it's clipping a bit in the
It's
developer.
clipping, but we'll still be able to tell. Maybe.
No.
Maybe the only Taito we've played is
I feel like Taito's...
Typhoon Gal, which
Yes.
did not meet our standards of a beat 'em up, although it was a charming little arcade game.
It was very nice.
But a young woman who likes to do judo after school.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah. So we're diving into these two games. You want to put Game Box 1 up on the screen, Greg?
Ninja Combat.
Boom. Ninja Combat. So we have a pretty cool arcade flyer here. Nice kind of 80s, magazine cover, movie poster. Lots of different things would have this kind of art style in a Japanese context in the late 80s, early 90s. Looks cool. Published by SNK for the NeoGeo, developed by a studio who we've enjoyed the first effort of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm optimistic. Perhaps I will be proven a fool, but I'm optimistic. I'm riding high on this. So let's dive in.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna fire up the multiple arcade machine emulator here.
Also known as MAME for the
MAME.
people at home.
And here we go. Ninja Combat. Oh, wait, but it's got a different name. No, it doesn't. I'm just, for some reason, probably because it's also Renegade. Neketsu Kuwa Kunio-kun is appearing out of order here. Not that you can't see this, but just trust me.
I'm seeing it. I understand what you're
All right,
saying, Jake.
I guess we're going to do the European MVS version 2. You have a lot of different specific machine options when you're playing a NeoGeo game in MAME. And here we go.
Did the NeoGeo logo being reversed there for a second?
I should probably...
That's the
No, I've
Ninja
already...
Tower, isn't it? It's like a fortress, isn't it? It looks more like a small hut to me. Let's go, Joe! I'm ready, pal. Joe and pal.
Joe and pal.
I
All
love it.
right. The classic ninja team of Joe and pal. It's Ninja Combat. All right, let's wait and see what the attract screen... It's probably just going to replay the storyline. But we'll check it out. Some real 80s climb that tower title screen music. Oh, wow. No, this game is not going to pander to try to attract you to play it.
No.
They will briefly show you the high scores. Oh, here. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Oh, we've got Shuriken.
Interesting. All right, I've seen enough. Dumping a bunch of quarters in there.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Oh, I have no idea what the buttons are.
Okay, hold on. Is it going to use all 4 of these buttons? Because if so, I'm going to propose... Okay, I am going to exit us out of this for a moment.
Oh no!
Because I propose...
Looking up what the buttons are?
No, just we'll configure the buttons.
Fair enough.
So
It should be all 4 in a row.
take back your coin,
Oh yeah. Done.
and
Easy
we'll
peasy.
dive in. Okay. Ninja Combat, just below Ninja Clowns. Get hyped for that in 1991.
Ah, there are a lot of ninja games.
Making sure we come out of full screen. Okay. Boom, boom. Input this machine. Oh, this is also a good opportunity to find out if we are properly player 1 and player 2. So, I'm going to try, and we'll find out here.
None. And...
Ah! Great. And it looked like it was just a row.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like.
So that's how I'm going to configure mine.
Me as well.
4 buttons in a
fingers
row.
on 4 things.
One of which I may or may not use at all.
Ninja Combat. Okay,
And then,
same for me, please.
uh-oh, there's screwy stuff here that's going to mess with you. So I'm going to get you to reset your up Greg? There. I think that's the only problematic one. Okay. So, going left or right. First button. Second. Third.
Come on. It's not registering this one for some reason. Have you clicked on?
Yeah, it's clicked. It's waiting. So maybe.
Okay, go back to that one. Redo it.
Ninja combat.
There we go.
Okay. Any idea what was happening?
No idea.
Well, hey, whatever. It worked. Okay. Now we got buttons. Dumping a bunch of coins in the machine. Let's go.
Okay. You walk forward. You attack.
Attack, jump, attack, jump. The third button is special, which apparently isn't just do a crazy special move. You can charge up a move with the attack button. It does seem to consume your life to do that. Alright, ninja combat. Woo! Alright. Our guys are making an emphatic opening statement. Okay, good. I've got... Oh, it's nunchaku. Ooh, you got a speed up. Speed boost. Like, I wonder if we are going to have... Do we have stats? Oh yeah, I can see your S is at 1. I have a P of 1, which I'm going to guess is power. And indeed, I am throwing cooler stuff than you. I will say that my first impression here is that this is a not as cool as Gang Wars. There's not as like the gameplay is just hurling shurikens.
I can do this.
That's the special button?
That's the special. That's the third button, anyway.
Ah! And then you can turn that into a flying splash. Ooh, I'm killed. Jeez.
Okay. These people remind me of the X-Men villain Spiral, except they only have 2 arms. Oh, I like that they drop swords, though. Oh, I am dead as well.
Ah, man. There we go. We're both down to 0. Although we have both lost 2 lives, I'm finding this game kind of easy in the bad way.
Yeah. You got an axe.
Like, there's no combos.
No, there's no combos. We just throw shurikens even.
And
We're not even throwing hits.
Yeah, and enemies just like, as long as you're firing, and I keep like not firing, so that at least I can take some damage here and there. But otherwise, like if you're firing, they just don't come forward at you. Like a really, really cheesy form of stun lock.
Yeah.
I don't know. Graphics are nice.
Okay, I can't go over there. I suppose I could have figured that out.
Yeah, do not jump into the path of the oncoming train. And then we killed that guy just while he was standing there on the other side. Now that the track is clear, we can go across in an orderly fashion. Hurl our shurikens to explode the... Man, imagine if actual ninjas had to carry this many shurikens with them.
Yeah, the sheer
Because they
amount
solved
of...
all of their problems with shurikens. What is that kind of weapon called, Greg, that you just picked up?
Oh, it's a type of club.
Yes.
This is actually the weapon that samurai most often use.
Yeah, I was literally just reading the Wikipedia page about it fairly recently.
It's also the weapon.
I've gone up another power level somehow.
Okay.
And now my flames that I throw instead of shurikens are now pretty multicolored flames. Hey, did you just lightning that guy?
I did, yes.
Do you know how?
I held it. That was my.
That's
hold
your
down
charge
attack,
move?
Yeah. Okay. This is like a Mega Man villain.
Wow. Yeah, this
This is not great.
This leaves a lot to be desired.
That was stage
It's
1.
only stage 1, so
Okay. The whole of that was stage 1.
maybe they're slowly rolling it out. Your mom,
The
welcome.
man who...
Hey, voice acting.
Musashi. I escaped from Genyosai's spell and came to after the last fight. Let me go with you. Musashi is now one man.
Are you getting the voice acting, your mom? How's the mix?
Yeah, I'm getting. Oh, we can change. I can be Musashi.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, well, I'll be Musashi. You can select too. If you
I guess I could probably switch to Hayabusa, but why? He's just Blue Joe.
Oh, this guy looked a lot like a woman when he was an enemy. Despite the fact that he has shield swords, his sword's still
It's just a short-range projectile
yeah.
that forms basically this. Ninja combat is not blowing our minds so far.
I can't pick up weapons.
Oh no.
Oh, these bodacious ladies.
Excuse me, ladies. We've helped you. Oh no! It's a trick!
A trick easily defeated female enemies. Oh well.
Yeah, what this game is missing most of all is just even a single moment where I feel like I'm being challenged in any way. Like, 100% of the losses we've taken feel like pure carelessness.
I like his dive bomb move. Do you see that?
I like these weird warrior ladies with the fire, with the like candle wick hair. Oh. Huh, I don't get the option to switch when continuing. I gotta just come back in as Joe.
I keep waiting for these bits of the bridge to fall apart, but they never do.
Yeah, so far it's just a graphical embellishment.
There is a lot of graphical embellishments here. Like,
It's a
not-
lovely game to look at.
Yeah,
It's competent but boring to listen to. Oh, whoops. Can't jump while you're holding the club. Ah! And then this big guy is like the one enemy who doesn't get interrupted, it seems.
Oh,
Okay, those enemies actually overcame me. But then the ones that overcome you, it's just frustrating. they like walk right through your attacks. It's not a good balance. Jeez. Okay. Well, it's turning on the quarter munching.
yeah.
Enemies that just walk right through your wall of shurikens and effortlessly kill you. Dedev, welcome. We are playing
Ninja
NeoGeo
Combat.
game Ninja Combat.
Well, we've fallen for this trick before.
Yeah, I see right through this one. It's the same trick. And they really don't... if you're gonna do that, you gotta do your first attack prior to the reveal. Even the jumping attack is just throwing the damn shurikens.
Yeah. The one, like, unique attack is... I wonder what his charged attack is. That was neat. Who is... What?
It's like a harpy. Fighting this harpy. Oh, wow. Jeez. Really protracted dive bomb
Reminds
attack
me
there.
of the...
Oh, wait. There's the...
It's got a shadow, yeah.
I was mistaking that as my own shadow. No, we're not. Turns out Generals of the Yang family for the Genesis was 1993 release. So it got pushed back. So we're cleaning up 1990 today. The non-portable 1990 beat-em-ups.
Stage
Oh, which
2.
turns out there's only 2 left.
Yeah. We defeated
1990 was
Noir.
kind of like a fallow year. Or I guess it was like a ramp-up year, really.
Hold on, Movi.
Saturation.
Who are you?
You're the woman who...
My name is Kagiro. I apologize for the way I acted before. I was testing your power.
Terrific line reading.
Kagero joined the group.
I was testing your power. Do you want to do her?
I would like to do Kagero.
Okay,
Since
then I will jump
I guess
to
we
you.
can do 2, but that no, you can't. Okay.
Oh, I can't ever be the red guy.
I'm not sure if this was released for home NeoGeo. All right. Oh yes, of course. My sword causes little tornadoes. Which look like they have a little bit more range.
They do, yeah.
But like,
I'm in.
okay. But it's just a style of fighting based entirely around just having a little bit of distance from the enemy and then mashing the button.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Jeez, was that her scream?
That was her death scream.
Wow.
It's a visual feast. That, the only thing it's missing is being fun.
Yeah.
And like, oh man, they've really turned on the quarter munching
really
in,
have,
in
yeah.
an unpleasant way. It's
Yeah,
basically,
that guy kills me in
if
2
tough
hits.
enemies close on you, they will just defeat you because hitting them does not stun lock them. Most enemies can be held at bay if you're hitting them from like middle distance.
That's taking a lot of hits. Alright. Is this where we're gonna pick up a mid guy? Oh, hey, man! They clearly put some work into the visuals in this game.
Yeah,
And having multiple characters, like...
great idea. Executed better in Double Dragon, the Sacred Stones
Yeah.
for Nest.
Speaking of, hey, did you see that there's a free update for Double Dragon Gaiden?
I
That-
didn't.
Oh.
What's the nature of this free update?
Well, one of the natures is that they introduced those characters as playable options.
Which ones? Oh, those characters. Oh, like Shin?
Yeah, Chin and the larger man who's based on Chiba. But yeah. Some new playable characters, and Infinity Mode, where you just go forever. Which is a classic of the genre, I feel. But not anything I've ever really enjoyed in the game. This looks like the
Oh
game.
yeah, I'm looking for where there are 2. Although I'm pretty sure it's kind of, I think it's like a Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo kind of deal.
I think this guy is the guy we're gonna pick up at the end of the level. The dude
Could
we
be.
just fought. Oh,
I want this guy to join our team. This horrible monster. Ooh.
jeez, her scream.
She does not like dying.
I mean, that's fair.
Fair. Like, lots of people feel that way. It's relatable. Yeah, like the technique for this boss is just when he does his roll attack, step up slightly.
Yeah, get off his Z-axis, yeah.
The risk is purely like that you will get bored and just stop doing it. That was a nice touch.
Yes.
I do enjoy his head just exploding.
Do you find yourself using...
Who are you?
Who are you?
You're the man who...
Yeah.
Denbu, they deceived me. I want to go with you to hell.
Oh, that's true. But what I meant is that I'm pretty sure they released a beat 'em up, like a Byojo Senshi.
Okay, I'm Gemba.
You're being Genbu? Alright, I'll do Masashi.
Yeah. The truth is, it doesn't matter what the original
Yeah,
characters.
I think they like released an updated I guess I should have said it's like a Final Fight guy
Dive
situation.
on the top of the ninja tower.
There's lots of booby traps inside.
If I remember right, there's an elevator.
Some of these voices feel right, even if it's not particularly good voice acting.
Taken to the tower from 2 directions.
I don't know about Hayabusa's voice though. Who are you? You're the. Oh wait, no, he's the one who said, "You're the woman from."
Oh wait, I have a combo. Look at this.
Yeah. Well, it's not. No, it's. I saw. Yeah, he's doing an uppercut now and then.
Oh, his charge move is also this. I like him. What's his power up move? Oh, he doesn't have a power up move. I'm holding on the button and nothing's happening. Oh, why did they design a moveset for just this character?
Yeah.
He's got a ground pound. Look, it affects the immediate area around him.
And is that just like jump and attack?
That's jump and attack.
Every other character just does their regular attack listlessly in midair. But Gembu,
Does
they
this guy-
pull out all the stops for. Okay, this is interesting.
No. Oh, we can attack these. Okay, that makes it easier.
Ah.
Oh, I need coins. I'm in. I got him. Okay, this is ground. I was like, it just puts them. Okay.
So squeeze. So squeeze.
Oh, he does have a power move. It wasn't working before.
I was thinking.
There we go.
Oh, I see. I was misreading the perspective. I was like, surely he'll grab onto the wall. And then I was like, no, he's just going to die. But no. There was a floor there. Oh. Fuck's sake. I like this enemy, though. Looks cool.
Is your jump attack just jump in? Just like you just jump in the air and do your swing?
Yep. Gembu alone is aware of the idea of doing more than one move.
Yeah, and having a like combo.
I like Musashi's version of the cartwheel into a splash.
What the?
I love. Okay, this is good.
All the bosses have been amazing. They all seem like they're from different games, but like games that are fun.
Yes. Please. Two-headed kabuki nuclear missile wielder. Like, why can't you join our team? I want to know what your moves are like. Probably all just squirting fire out of the missile.
Yeah. Damn. Can't tell if it hurts to touch this guy. Oh, well, yeah, it hurts to.
Ah!
Got him.
The trick was to detonate the missile it was carrying.
You defeated the boss.
We've done
Now, I think we have to go from
it.
the...
Zoom.
Oh, no voice acting here. Yeah, we had trouble with that weird guy.
I'm glad there wasn't a third line, so I didn't have to attempt to do a Kagero line without getting myself canceled. Well, I could do a Gembu line.
Go moo.
No problem there. Everybody needs to drive a vehicle, even the very tall. And extraordinarily broad. Look at his peck animation when Gembu's walking.
Yeah, they do wiggle.
They took their time with Gembu.
They really.
Were they
Deathloop
planning a
seems
spin-off?
Like the dude they want.
They're
He's
like,
the dude they want him to make a game about.
for the most part, like, we're not hitting that gang wars feel. But this Gembu has legs. Gembu does not pick up weapons.
I do like her like dive attack.
Oh, I haven't even tried to do Genbu's moves.
Yeah, Genbu's got moves.
Oh, I like his charge just turns it. He runs up and just slaps you
Yeah.
with his hand that is larger than your head from his arm that is larger than your body. I love the gliding run animations into and out of the background.
Yeah. These are very good. Can we step here? Oh, oh, you do move when you're on the water. It pulls you, presumably towards a cliff.
Yeah.
You move much slower when you're attacking, but you don't not move.
Yeah.
What are these guys? I am so unclear on what the enemies we are fighting are supposed to be.
Like, as a collective,
Yeah!
they're the bad guys. But yeah, there's
Yeah.
not a lot of... I mean, like, there's a fair amount of, like, these are various styles of Japanese warriors throughout history.
Yeah, but throughout history.
Yes. There is
Like,
a...
some of these guys are, like, medieval. Some of these guys are...
Okay, I gotta
Oh, I
hit
like
someone
this.
with my big slap. Giant Oni statue, looking very cool. Oh, we're gonna run into the background.
Oh,
Once
not yet,
we-
though. Oh, boss
Ah.
rush.
Ooh, another guy runs out of the background to take us on. Ah, come on. Boom, there we go, big slaps.
Big slap satisfying.
Oh, Genbu also, when someone's coming up behind him, he clasps his hands together and then elbows the dude behind him.
Oh,
Butterfly move.
yeah, that's her power-up attack. Dope. Killed by a single hit. You die quick in this game.
You have 4 hits.
Yeah, but they go
Yeah,
incredibly fast.
yeah, like I was actually at full hits when I started saying the sentence, you have 4 hits. And then when I looked again, I had 1, I don't know why, and then I was dead.
The pikemen with like World War I military helmets on.
And the boss is Hoi Corlo from Super Punch It.
God, her scream of when she dies. Oh,
Got him.
yeah. It hasn't gotten hotter. It's just gotten more quarter munchy.
And not real, like,
Oh,
Hakunsai is coming. They're getting mad.
they're getting mad. Like,
Alright,
okay.
do you want Genbu back? The only fun character?
No.
Okay, I'll be Genbu
I'll
again.
be Musashi. It's good. Oh man. These
Little wolf guys.
Guys.
And these red dudes.
This guy's red now.
Just a palette swap of a guy who originally had skin.
I get so many of these look like they're just assets from different games. So. Like these archers do not go.
No, the archers look like they're straight out of King of the Dragons or something.
Yeah. Ow.
So,
Does the power-ups really do much?
I mean, I assume it causes you to do more damage. But that's, you know,
I also think they reset when you die, though. So...
at least when you die, possibly, probably, and definitely also when you switch stages. So, it's not as exciting as, like, actually improving your character.
Wow.
Boom,
Okay.
boom, boom. Got him in the ribs. And then I touch the fire, instant death. Genbu's jumping, like, ground pound actually does the damage while he's still in midair. And the boom happens. Oh, those aren't spike strips.
Oh, that...
Oh wait, yes they are. Never mind.
What did you think they were?
Well, I was suddenly like, wait, it's just a conveyor belt. But it is a conveyor belt that hurts you. Like the worst imaginable conveyor belt. Also makes the hitting the ground sound.
Oh, hey, a fan. That's the first time I've seen that weapon. That'd be a neat weapon. Too bad neither of our characters can use weapons.
So hey, just like Double Dragon 3, none of the two characters that join the team don't have access to picking things up off the ground.
No. It's a skill you're not taught unless you're a main character.
It's just a very American street fighting style. Like a real kung fu master doesn't concern themselves with stealing their foes' weapons or using improvised objects. Yeah, there are a lot of enemy attacks that do 3 damage.
Yep. Oh! Another old boss.
Yo, man! I never noticed how the green guy moves, which is entirely in little hip thrusts.
Oh,
All right.
We forgot! The one strategy.
They lulled us into a false sense of security. Something about me jumping at him seems to screw him up.
Yeah, he goes in the wrong direction. Ah, you didn't get him that time. Oh, head explode.
Because I exploded his head. I wonder what the yellow scroll does. We'll never know.
No, because it was dropped by boss.
Probably 1 power, 1 speed.
The wall just rotates! Can we not figure it out? Just go through!
Nope. I understand why Gembu is intimidated. He's a simple fellow. Oh, this looks cool. I appreciate that not only are the enemies vulnerable to this, but the very first enemies that appear after it's part of the game are just completely unprepared to deal with it.
And running through is the way to do it. Don't have to worry about your timing. God, not... It's so visually charming that sometimes you forget that there's nothing to the gameplay.
Yeah, you start to think like, here it comes. Nope. Huh. That's interesting, Mom. Did you have like a, I don't know, bad childhood experience with like the moving walkways at the airport?
Possibly. Oh!
Ah! My arms are the only thing that makes me able to withstand the intense gravity of Earth. I mean, like, any experience you had as a child where suddenly the
We
floor was
almost
rippling.
lost it! At last, we ran down Genyosha. Guys, if we're still around, let's meet up again!
Is it over?
I don't know. Let's see. I'll be her again.
I'll stick with Gembu.
No.
It's
More
not
than-
over,
no,
so why are they...
I think they're saying after this, if we're still
Yeah,
alive.
okay, so they're just really starting to vibe with each other. They're just realizing, like, hey, we have good chemistry. Good banter.
We all have such interesting voices.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another boss. I do like the way in which they're reusing the bosses. They're not like... Oop. They're not doing a boss rush. They're just like, yeah, you fight everybody twice. Oh, I'm locked in on it. Oh, there we go. Coming after you. Good time. Did the color palette just change?
Yes. I think because of the night mode blue light controls on the monitor.
Okay. This is not a video game.
No. The NeoGeo itself is not sensitive to the setting sun.
Okay, now we're getting into boss rush, because this is the third time we fought Wheel Guy.
NeoGeo. The fact that I don't have to be on the axis or anywhere as close to him really to damage him with the jumping punch the air so hard it makes a rumbling sound move. It's kind of silly. What are these butterflies supposed to do?
I think they just injure anybody who steps into them. Which is not a bad thing to just leave around the... Oh, it's a one-up!
Oh, hey. Nice.
Useful. Okay. Oh, he's green now. $20 quarters. I just looking at how many quarters. I wasn't even looking before now how many I've been spending.
It's hypnotic in a way.
Yeah.
Like, it really crept up on me how much, because I just noticed shortly before you said something. Okay, wow, we're $5 deep.
Yeah. I don't know why I find this guy particularly challenging. I guess he moves around a lot more than the other bosses. And getting moved into by the bosses is the number one way.
Well, I guess the real strategy when you're Genbu, even though there's a move set, is just to go away from the enemies and just keep jumping and hitting punch.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, come on.
Man, this arena is so cool. I thought we were fighting this headless
Yeah,
thing.
I thought it was going to come to life.
And then it was just this man going, ho, ho, ho.
And going in a circle.
Oh, wait, oh, wait.
His head is staying alive. Now we're talking. Oh! His head. Yes! Okay, yes.
Okay, this is good. This is good stuff. Kill his hands. Okay, I've killed his other arm. Oh my god. Oh, they come back. God, the animation on his stumps, like healing.
Ugh.
Okay, kill the head. Alright, that was cool.
You can't take away that that was really cool.
Yeah. Don't walk off the edge in victory. How long is he gonna explode? What? Why did I disappear? This is Gemba's story now. Good music. So
Good, Hayabusa.
Yeah, I think it'll be quiet now.
Why is that Hayabusa's voice?
he sounds like a Ninja Turtle.
Goodbye, Joe.
The moon needs
Adios,
me.
Hayabusa.
See you around sometime.
A+ line readings every time.
She maximized her time.
See you around sometime.
Well,
Peace returns
The
to
battle
New...
is over.
is that it? Okay.
Okay.
Battle's over.
Wow.
Well,
Music. Artwork.
produced and directed by Tsutomu Maruyama.
This might be one of the best produced games we have played out of anything, and yet one of the least fun by
Yeah,
a
not-
pretty wide
Not
margin.
not like offensively unfun in any
No,
way.
no, no,
This is
no,
not
no.
this is not a goon tier game.
no,
But
no,
this
no.
is like this is lower mid.
Yeah.
Despite being made by a studio that landed on in the boss tier with their first game, and then they come back with their second game, it looks like this. And like it's an arcade game from 1990 with not quite full voice acting, but near it.
Yeah.
And it's just
It's like, hey,
Cedric, welcome.
Yeah, it's like they had a bunch of cool stuff, and were like, well, let's make a game around it. And somebody was like, whoa, not so fast.
Yeah, we don't need a game.
We don't need a game. How many buttons do we have? 4? We'll use 3 of them.
We can use 3 of those. One of them can make you do cartwheels. One of them makes you jump. It's like, oh,
Jumping
so you
really
then
has no-
jump, hit attack to do a jump kick? No.
No.
No, just the regular attack in the air. Unless you're the one character we're invested in. Genbu.
Genbu we love. Everybody's talking
Ah,
about
what am I
Genbu
doing?
around the office. I like that they give you a timer.
They always do that in there. You gotta do it in the arcade. You can never allow anything to be infinite.
No, I like that they actually show you the timer.
Ah, I
There's
see.
many arcade
Yes,
games
that's
that
true.
are like,
That's
oh,
true.
I hope you had time.
All
I
right.
hope you knew that we were only going to
So-
give you 10 seconds.
Well, let's take this opportunity, Greg, to reset our quarter
This
counters.
is going to take a while. Oh, mine's not working. Oh, there it goes.
If I'm holding shift, I think it's gonna...
It messes with mine. Gotcha.
It seemed to... Holding shift seemed to turn numpad 9
Mm-hmm.
into regular 1 because it was pushing my quarter count back up.
Oh, weird.
That's strange. I was not...
Why would
Not
that be
aware,
a function?
not aware of that interaction, but apparently. Okay, well, mid-tier, I think, is an obvious consensus.
I think mid-tier
It's
off of the back of everything that wasn't gameplay.
It's a fine
essentially.
diversion. And,
Yeah.
like, I don't think the gameplay would be goon tier because I feel like...
No. The issue with the gameplay is not that it is actively bad. It works. It functions.
It's just
not.
flat.
It's
just
not
like-
fun.
It's just... It starts right here, and it just... it never goes any higher, and it never, like... There's no, like, sine wave.
yeah.
There's no
Peaks and valleys. Yes.
It's just this.
Mhm.
Well, all right. So it goes. Want to put Gamebox 2 up, Greg, and I'll
Sure
get game
do.
details.
A great game box.
Yeah. Whatever
Like,
else,
This is lovely.
however
cover
else we
design.
wind up feeling about Taito's The Ninja Kids. And hey, it's Taito, a venerable arcade developer. However we wind up feeling about it, I think there's no denying that this is a nice arcade flyer with clay models of our characters, who I guess are supposed to be kids based on the name, but at least one of these 3, assuming it's the main characters in the front, is looks very bald.
Well, that's a hairstyle. That's choice.
Yeah, I suppose it is that
That's
stuff.
bald by choice.
Yeah. All right. Well, The Ninja Kids by Taito. I know nothing about this game. I have no experiences, no memories of this game, no feelings,
No.
except interest. So let's find out. Let's tackle it. 0 on the quarter counters.
Mm-hmm. Launching it up on the MAME. Ninja.
All right, it's The Ninja Kids.
Ah, terrible. Take a library science class.
Yeah,
learn
come
how
on.
to-
Ninja Kids. Oh, you know what? We say that, but the library subject guides at my institution.
Ooh, in the 7th month of 1999, a great king of terror fly. Ooh, damn it.
Okay, let's. Do we need to? Let's let's try the default inputs first. But okay, let's wait and see if we can. How many times? Oh, they have to know your mom.
They know.
Like, I don't understand.
Oh man, this art style is great.
It's wacky looking. It's, it's more than zero racist.
Yeah, I was just gonna add. Oh, we're like puppets. We're like Muppets. Yeah, these caricatures are not great. I just noticed the lips when I was saying the art style was great.
It's not. Well, hold on. If the white enemies also have the lips, does that?
I think it's an attempt to make them look like puppets, and not an attempt to. A sickle and chain. This was. Okay, they do not.
It's a sickle being attached to a chain, something like that.
Yeah.
It was explaining the concept of sickle and chain unnecessarily. Okay. This certainly looks like it's going to have personality, and also a lot of bifurcations of enemies, bisectings.
Yeah, we're puppets. This is great.
Food of ninja, globular food made of medicinal. Okay, come on now.
There's no.
Well, anyway, a great enemy fly down, and it's not even going to give us a second. Like, I don't know how long we have to wait before it gives us a second chance to read that story. So let's dump some quarters in.
Thank you.
And let's fire it up.
Thank you.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. Very, very much puppets. Okay,
I'll be this guy.
I'll be Wind Ninja.
Okay.
Alright, I'm thinking that's the bad guy.
Yeah.
He agrees.
We are legitimately puppets. That was a full man.
Huh.
We got sent
So,
out by
are
this
we-
man. You will be servants of the Satan. This town is ours.
Okay. An aimed town. Like a target? Yeah, I'm the great Sasuke. Ninja power by pressing both at once.
Both what do you think? Ah, okay.
Rolling Stone. Yep. That was a fair description of that power.
Okay, it seems like we have two
Yeah.
attacks. An attack and a... I'm not seeing any of the other buttons. Oh, wait. Something did something.
I'm not loving my setup with these buttons.
No.
Okay.
Oh, we're
We're
fully reversing out. Okay.
We're bailing out. Although I am going to be Sasuke officially. Okay, this does give us a second chance to learn the...
Yeah. Pause. Quick.
Oh, yeah, right.
We can pause.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll let the whole thing come up.
Okay.
Okay. In the 7th month of 1999, that's July, a great king of terror flied down from the sky. Now is the end of a century. So he flew down in the 7th month, but it's the 12th month now. Because of the Satanists who wished the resurrection of Satan realized, the town became an unlawful town. But there is a ray of hope. 4 young men... It's not establishing here the fact that we're puppets. There's a ray of hope. 4 young men who have mysterious ninja power. People call them as ninja kids. Okay.
Okay. Important stuff.
That's good stuff. Okay. Button 1.
I just want A and B.
Yeah.
That's what I
Button
want in
2.
my life.
And then set up button 1 for Greg. And button 2 for Greg.
Good stuff.
Boom. This is a 4-player game. Today was not the day, but perhaps someday we ought to get a guest.
A guest on Greg and Jim's Beat 'em Up?
I mean, we have we could do 4 corners here if we had 2 more players. We don't have enough cameras.
No.
We could make. There's ways I could make it work. But we won't think about that right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I will stick with.
Cedric, I agree, which is why I was very glad to see that there are white characters with the exact same.
It is, I
lips.
believe, an attempt to give them like Muppet mouths, but it does come off as nothing but racist.
It doesn't land great, but we're gonna hold out hope here.
Yeah, look,
Yeah,
like
all right,
that was clearly a real person.
Geppetto Sensei, you will be servants of the Satan.
This town is ours.
Look how sad they look.
Yeah.
Well, the girl. The guy seems indifferent. It's an Amid town. Did you happen to catch your guy's name?
No, I didn't.
Nah. One of them's Akane, but I don't think that's the one you are. Hey, scrolls that look exactly like the scrolls in Ninja Combat. Huh, what hit me there? I don't know. Meteor Strike.
Medio. It's very good.
We're going in. The smashable tables, the fact that the big guy comes in, he doesn't jump over the bar, he smashes through it.
Yeah, this is really nice.
The fighting is not elaborate, but there's more to it than Ninja Combat, even with only a single attack. That guy was a balloon. You're absolutely right, Cedric. That was a big missed opportunity.
People go down mostly to one hit.
Like the regulars certainly do, yeah. But not all of them.
Oh, look at this guy.
It's just the most basic enemies, the purple-haired ones, are instantly bisected. Is that coming down?
No, I think it's just an effect.
Okay. The weird combination of utter bloodlessness and absurd hyperviolence is nice. Look at the eyes!
Yeah!
You cut their eyes right out of their heads.
Oh no!
There they are.
He looks super distressed now.
He looks
when he's
possessed.
kicking. When he's kicking, he looks like he's in a bad way.
Or like he's possessed, because his
Oh.
eyes are turning red. He has been captured by the Satan. Oh, whoops. We're both at 2 quarters. Because we forgot to reset to 0.
Oh, wait, shit.
Ha! Sasuke's eyes pop out when he gets hit.
Mine do too, yeah.
The utterly charming graphics. Oh, multiple different ninja powers. It's not just Rolling Stone and Meteor Strike because you played as 2 different guys. Have you even played as 2 different guys?
No.
Okay. So, I should have already known that then.
Oh yeah,
I knew it.
He's fully possessed. Which means he becomes a werewolf.
A yeah, that's a wolf.
That's a wolf.
Maybe. Or like a were-coyote, maybe.
Ah, shoot.
I'll get him with the whirlwind. I know that wind is my ninja power. Yeah, you're in. You just gotta pick your dude.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go to this guy.
You gotta deduct a quarter.
So I do. He summons like puppies. He's fire. The other guy was earth. You're wind. So I gotta imagine the remaining guy must be water.
Yes. That is absolutely...
Oh,
I said coyote before, but he absolutely looks like the dog who is not
oh.
a coyote. Wait, is that Rolf? Do you know the Looney Tunes characters I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like a sheepdog?
No, Rolf is from the Muppets.
Oh,
His name might be Ralph.
As a
though.
reference, that makes more sense. Ralph is the dog, I think, and not the not Wile E. Coyote.
Yes. They have very human names though, because they clock out.
The Satan of Flames.
Up? Oh, okay.
And the Satanists are just coming out in full force.
Watch out, they
The
throw...
bee spiders are invincible. Hail, British! So you have shurikens. You have a projectile here. I have like a bit of a rotating attack. These guys are great. Their elbows are really upsetting though.
Well, the issue is that they have absolutely no... Hold on.
I'll be water guy, who I think was named Akane. They have both Popeye forearms and regular Jack guy
Yeah,
shoulders, but they're skipping bicep day.
the skip
Which is not at all the kind of thing you associate with this kind of gym
Musclehead.
goon. Oh, I'm Hanzo. Akane
Hanzo.
must be, well, obviously, one of the other two. Red or green. Hanzo. Those guys aren't skipping leg day, but
They are skipping bicep
bicep
day.
day. Just weird. I don't like this. Oh, this is good. Never mind. I like this. Haha!
This is something you want to be happening.
Take my fuzzy power.
Help!
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Sorry, the screen won't scroll. Doing our best.
Stop asking for our help. We've clearly decided not to help you. Oh, hey. Double tap to, in Hanzo's case, glide, presumably because, like, water.
Yeah, I do a... Oh, no, you're lightning.
Oh. I'm still pretty sure his element was water.
Well, maybe it's like a storm.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think what we might have going on here is a sort of like Golden Axe. Like right now I have one scroll. Now I've got two. And I think that's what's deciding which power you do because I had two scrolls before, but I used them both up
Oh, okay.
in a single use of a power.
Gotcha. So the more scrolls you have, the more powerful your attack will be.
Yeah. I gotta say, for our lineup today, I was expecting this game to be inferior to Ninja Combat, which I was expecting to be really good.
Not at all.
And it's not. That is not the case. Not yet sure I'd say this is boss tier. But it's like, if it keeps on this level, it's at least like top of the mid.
Oh yeah, this is really good.
And just like both like a very high level of graphical like great graphics in the same way that Ninja Combat did have great graphics, except that it feels like it's got a more cohesive style.
Let's see.
Yeah, give a little Sasuke a shot.
Give Sasuke a little try.
The great Sasuke.
All right.
Their eyes are so expressive.
They really are.
Perhaps especially Hanzo's, which I guess makes sense.
Because he's mostly eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a car. Hold on. Oh, it's just 6,000 points. It's just a nice car. This guy's got good air effects, which makes him very good against these floating guys. You know what else is good against floating guys? Just a bunch of lightning.
Yeah. Which would not actually be the case. I don't believe that's how lightning works.
It can pass through you harmlessly, but if it hits anything good, nice along the way, you're pretty fucked.
A pentagram. Ish. Alright, like a 5-pointed star. Hey, it's Fry Guy from Super Mario Bros. 2.
Okay, I'm getting him. Ah, shoot. He burnt me up. Get it. Get it. Get it. Make him sad. Sad fire.
Oh. Oh, sweet. I banish you to the land of wind and ghosts.
Damn, I'm gonna lose a life here. Oh, I should not be at 4. I should be at 3.
I'll bring green fellow this time.
Which is where you just went to. I'm gonna beat a 4 really soon.
Ah.
Damn.
Stalactite.
Is there a gimmick to this boss we're not getting? No, we're just not getting enough hits in.
I don't know. Oh, is it? Do we have to destroy these statues? Oh no! I somehow did a cartwheel move directly into them. No, it was just a long boss fight. A lot of energy.
Oh! Round 2, clear! We're little peg puppets. Next round.
Whoa!
Come on, ninja kids. Here is a graveyard of you.
Yes! Little Atari 2600, a little Vectrex in there. These ghouls
Oh, yeah, power.
are awesome.
I love these ghouls. Their heads come off? Or you bisect them? Are we going the wrong way? Here we are. This is a... Oh.
Okay, come on. You can't call time stop and then be like, except for cars.
Not cars, though. Hey, he's a balloon.
Yeah, all the big guys are balloons.
Oh, look at this! Isn't this guy a character?
That's
the dinosaur.
Yeah, that's either Bub or Bob from Bubble Bobble.
Yeah!
And I don't know who maybe the little guy is just a Bubble Bobble enemy.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, we're going somewhere. Oh, into the junkyard.
That was cool. They use that gimmick a lot in Princess Peach's Showtime,
Yeah.
where she like goes through a door and then the whole stage rotates to show her inside the place. They didn't quite do that, but that was the impression we were supposed to get, that we were now on the other side of that fence.
Yeah. Also, not a quarter muncher at all. so
No,
far.
no, this game is generous in terms of its. Ooh, you're all.
I'm at full
you're
scrolls.
At 4 scrolls.
I
yeah,
feel like using it soon.
but
I'm
you gotta
gonna
use
save
it like we
Yeah.
need something that feels substantial. Oh no!
Did I die?
Well, there's the joke on us. Yeah.
Doesn't carry over. Hey, let me come back. It just, I guess it doesn't carry over between individual lives.
Does it carry over for lives? Yes, just not for continues. So.
That wasn't it didn't ask me for a coin.
Ah. No, it did. You continued. No, because you didn't press start.
I didn't press any buttons.
Huh. I don't know why you lost 4.
Oh, you've got 3, so you're close. This obvious landmine is really...
I feel like I should do it before I game over. I got 3 hit points. I'll carry on. Okay, it's time. The time has come. we've already seen Rolling Stone was the first ninja power we saw. The special moves are just the Sega style, press a button and then hit everyone on the screen while the gameplay pauses, which is not as fun as actual moves. But just like with Golden Axe, they did recognize that if you're gonna do that, you should have a lot of different cool animations. Nothing as cool as like the crazy one that like melts the skin off a skeleton that appears in the foreground while it burns everyone in the background. Haven't been red yet. Boom!
Coming hot as red with his shuriken.
Yeah, and having one of the 4 characters use shurikens is so much more fun than every character until you get the one with a moveset is just a mid-range fighter.
Continue.
I like that the arcade game thanks you.
Thank you.
Like it's got its own voice. Whoa! This guy was on a wall that had graffiti that just said "kill you," and then the secret "kill you" wall goes up, and indeed, this guy wants to kill me.
He certainly looks like he does.
But in fact, it is I who is killing you. There's an absolutely horrifying DMX song that I don't recommend anybody listen to, called X is Coming on his first album. Like, for context of how upsetting this song is, no, I don't even want to give... it has a cool hook, which is the Freddy Krueger song.
Okay.
It's like, 1, 2, X is coming for you. But, and then, like he has lines like, I'm coming right up to your house and I'm not knocking on the door. I'm coming in the house. And you're like, no, oh no, I don't want DMX in my house. Gotta jump.
When he's
landing. Yeah.
Okay.
The age-old strategy of a big enemy that jumps a lot. Anyway. After he describes the horrifying ways in which he's going to torture and dismember your family in front of you while you're tied up and forced to watch.
We gotta get on the other side of him.
He then has a line that he just says something like, sad though, you want to kill me, but I'm gonna kill you. Like, oh man, jeez. That is really the very most upsetting part here.
We gotta take out his other claw hand. He took up the first one. Now for the second one. He jumps so much.
Well,
there we go.
you can't argue with the strategy. He's still going. This fight is not over.
I mean, he still has his #1 way of attacking us.
It's not as effective. Or at least, it's more effective. But for actual, I assume, navigating the jumping robot purposes, it's less effective, that it has tinier hops.
Oh, this does it. Nope.
I think especially the level 1 abilities are probably more valuable as crowd control than doing lots of damage to a boss.
Yeah. There we go.
That's got to be it. That's it. He's done.
He's really shaking. Wow, they're really milking this explosion. Keep going, puppets. Round 3, clear. Ooh, airship.
Ha!
You must expect a hard fight. Fight! At last, it's my turn to appear.
I like this guy. Chapter 4. A bad ninja appears!
Oh, shit! Oh!
Okay, Muppet Aliens. Well, I guess, I mean, Miss Piggy's Ripley, right? Here's a weird confession. I've never seen Aliens.
The movie?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Alien?
Yes, I've seen Alien.
But not Alien.
I haven't seen it. It's a big gap that I really ought to. In fact, I'm committed. I will watch Aliens before Halloween this year.
I'll watch it.
Hopefully sooner. Beaker as the xenomorph.
I don't know what much better. They're very different movies.
I think your mom meant to say Alien is much better, but Aliens is like so good.
Oh, okay.
'Cause-
yeah, confusing.
Yeah. That's a tricky typo. Because one of those S's is surely not supposed to be there.
But which one?
Okay. The S was supposed to be there the first time. Alien's much better, but Alien is so good. Yeah, I'm familiar with the basic idea, and like,
Why would
Even
okay.
yeah, second one is action, because it's James Cameron, among other things. Paul Reiser's in that movie, right?
He
I
is,
don't
yeah.
know why or what his character is.
He is Paul Reiser. That is the movie that established what kind of character Paul Reiser plays.
Okay,
He
makes
is-
sense.
He is a company man doing what's best for the company,
Aha.
not necessarily what's best for the heroes. Or the world at large. That one also has the robot in it.
I love
Well,
that
he's
this
in-
guy is
he's in-
flying on a kite
Yeah. This is classic ninja stuff.
outside his own blimp. Hey, you've got 4. Boo.
Oh, I got him off his kite with that.
I definitely haven't. I've seen Alien and Prometheus.
Wow. What a weird three to have seen. I've not seen Prometheus, actually.
It's okay.
I have seen, you know what I have seen? I haven't seen every Alien movie. I have seen every Predator movie.
Wow. I've seen Predator 1, Predator 2, and I think the one with Topher Grace in it. Yes.
That was Predators.
Predators.
The Predator, not that great. Prey, fantastic.
That's what I've
movie. Great movie. I would. Oh, there we go. I would really. I have seen the Alien vs Predator movies as well. I like Alien vs Predator. I didn't like the second one as much. But Prey is a legitimately good movie. Not even on the like Predator scale. like on the scale of films, it's a good movie. You know, like I'm also a huge fan of the MonsterVerse King Kong Godzilla movies, but I also recognize that I'm not rating those on the same scale as, you know.
Yeah, well, when we saw whatever the hell the new one's called, Kong X Godzilla,
New Empire.
A New Empire.
Yeah.
Predator. I have fond memories of Predator 2 only because the context in which I've seen it is just on television when I was a kid. And I was like, hey, it's Danny Glover fighting predators.
I like Predator 2. I like the city setting. That movie actually takes place in what was the near future at the time of that movie. Which,
Is the past now?
yes, but it's one of those things that really... Oh, this is the first guy who's flashed. Oh, we know he's close to death. This bad, evil ninja.
Bad ninja. Boom.
Okay.
I love how Hanzo is always on the lookout.
Yeah.
He maintains situational awareness. Hell yeah, we're going to church. Time to cleanse ourselves of the Satan. The resurrection of the Satan is soon. At any risk, keep them in check.
Next Sunday, MD.
The last severe fight.
Yeah, don't like these guys. Stop highlighting them. What are you doing? Oh shit.
Please, Ninja Kids, just let me love you.
These guys have clearly been corrupted by the Satan.
I like the moody music here.
Yeah, that's true.
Danielle and I just watched Terminator the other day.
The original?
Yeah,
Oh, wow, nice.
holds up.
It does, yeah. Hard to imagine that is nowhere near the movie they wanted to make originally.
Well, fucking just Schwarzenegger was supposed to play Reese, and and Bean was supposed to play the Terminator. Which, like, in the past I've heard the argument that like that casting makes more sense because why would you make your stealth robot Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
But then when you're like, well, it's an early model. Like, it makes more sense that, no, he doesn't blend in at all. And also, he can't speak English with he doesn't have an American accent. He's not persuasive in any way.
The one good part of that terrible third movie was establishing that he was physically based off an American general, but his voice was based off, like, a random scientist in the room. Did you see that one?
I've seen that one, but I don't remember that.
There's a bit where they're
just go?
showcasing the robot. There's a bit where they're showcasing the robot to some people, and they show like the army general they physically based it off of, and it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's being dubbed by somebody with like a thick, like southern accent, where he's like, "Hey everybody, let me tell you all about this new robot we've got cooked up for you guys." And then at the end he's like, "Yes, he does. He has a doofy Texan accent." And at the end he's like. They show like the face model they're using. He holds up like a robot head that looks like him. He's like, "Hey, it looks like me." And then the head is like, "Hello." And then one of the people in the room was like, "I don't like the voice." And then one of the scientists in Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice is like, "We can change it." Which is just very well done.
That's a good gag. I don't
It's a
remember
great
that
gag.
at all.
Terrible film, but good gag. Robin Patrick was great. T2 is a great movie.
Ah, yeah. In fact, we haven't finished watching because a bunch of stuff came up, like a pay-per-view on the weekend. But we started T2.
What movie does he randomly show up in as T2? Is it Wayne's World? Oh, okay.
Found the secret. We're in the bone shower. Man. I mean, I never went behind the organ at my church when I was a kid.
But do you not think it's like this?
I hope there was no bone shower in there.
Well, we're not in Europe, so our church is not filled with random bones.
Yeah, right. The church just hasn't been established for long enough to have an ossuary. Well, T2 is an incredible film.
It's really good.
There's a thing, like, it's such a brilliant idea to be like, and like entirely narratively justifiable to be like, yeah, Arnold's the hero now.
Yeah.
But also, like, it works so well. And even though, like, the marketing had already made it, like, nobody was surprised when he turned out to be good, but they play it really well at the start of the movie, like as if it was up in the air. I know the film critic James Berardinelli. I remember once reading him.
Oh, Satan got resurrected.
I don't remember
You might want to do something about this.
Okay, yeah. Jeez. We failed to stop the Satan from being resurrected.
Thank you.
Alright, back to the great Sasuke.
Ah, shoot. I died before I could use my power.
Ooh! Oh, yeah, that made me sad. Jet water! Ninja power!
You caught me mid-talk. I didn't...
Sasuke's Muppet frown is excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a delightful game.
Delightful. The choice of aesthetic was so... Oh, wow. Satan's really fucking with us.
Holy shit. Have you played Devil World at all, Greg?
No.
a little known, like probably the least widely known Miyamoto game.
Oh, it's a Miyamoto game.
Yeah, and it's like a Pac-Man clone,
Okay.
except with like, so the core gameplay gimmick is that your enemy is the devil, and the devil is just there. You might have witnessed the devil while playing Super Smash Bros. As an assist trophy.
Okay, yeah.
Because the devil's thing is that he is, when the devil points in different directions, the whole gameplay screen just moves that way. So you can get
Okay.
crushed in the maze if you come up against the frame. And
What's going on with Satan?
and then it's really
By the
weird.
activity of the ninja, the resurrection of Satan was checked. People will never forget
Yo.
the brave figures of four
Check
young
yourself,
men.
the Satan.
Thank you, ninja kids.
Look at their idol poses. Well,
What a delightful game.
all right. We'll watch the credits and see. Can it just? Yeah. Okay. Just don't do anything more with these characters. Thank you.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna do some more with them, but so far so good.
Sound by Fumi.
Bam, bam. Good work, Fumi, Tono, Whizmaster, Pinch Punch.
Pinch punch.
Yeah, this was short and
Yeah.
sweet.
Wasn't
And
it? And
jeez,
look at the coin disparity.
$2.
$2.
$2 each. I had a great time. I think it might be a little too slight for boss tier,
Yeah, that's my thought.
but this is the absolute cream of the mid tier.
Like, oh my god, yeah. This is near the top of mid tier. It's just so appealing. Thank you for playing. It's so apologetic. It seems almost apologetic that it's making us play it.
No, but it seems grateful.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
sincerely grateful. You put in a quarter, like the game's not quarter munching you at all, and it's every time you drop a quarter, it's like thank you,
Please, thank you.
thank you for supporting the video game arts.
Oh my god, there's so many.
We worked hard on this, and we're glad that you will share your 25 cents. We know that you worked hard. So yeah,
Right, yeah, so we got
Hanzo with the
Hanzo.
katana. We had Sasuke with the Kusari Enkama, Akane with the Shuriken, and Genta with the Sansetsu Kon.
That's the
That's the thing that like it's
Yeah.
like nunchucks, but it's like a
Chinese weapon actually, not a Japanese weapon.
yeah. What a man. I wish there was
It's-
more in the Ninja Kid
It's
series.
tempting to give it boss tier. I feel like if it was either A longer or like Ninja Kids 2 is getting A tier, is getting boss tier.
Feels
you know?
like yeah, it's one of those things like
Uh,
or like a little more depth in the combat.
yeah, yeah,
But like for simple combat, it was fun and varied.
yeah.
Like
And it felt like you could get good at it, which is something that I can't say about the like ninja.
you can get good at ninja combat, but not like it's not fun to be like.
No,
you
it's
wouldn't
not fun to be
feel like
good.
like when we did great at that wheel boss the first time
Yeah.
because there's nothing to it except mash the button. He goes into the wheel. You press up. He goes past you. You press down. Turn. Mash the button.
Yeah.
Repeat. 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 More going on here. Just like man, look at these guys. It reminds me of.
This feels like it should be like a show. This feels like it should be a
There's
cartoon.
a Genesis game, Bonanza Bros.
Yes.
The art style reminds me of Bonanza Bros. In a way. And like there's a shiny roundedness to the characters, which is obviously supposed to be appearing like puppets. And
This feels like a show. This feels like this was like a show. This feels like a
Yeah.
like, yeah. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you could support a
you can make a show out of this.
You could
Absolutely.
you could easily support a 48 episode animated show off of this.
You would have to add the pink ninja, the one girl.
No, the Pink Ninja would be like April O'Neil. She would just be like a sidekick.
Oh,
to this
yeah.
girl.
She's the apprentice of the puppet master.
Yeah.
She is both his martial arts student and an aspiring puppeteer. No, not even puppet. Well, maybe puppeteer. Like Jim Henson was a puppeteer and a puppet
Yeah.
craftsman.
I get like Thunderbirds, actual puppets. Oh man, there was apparently a.
Speaking of,
There's
just
a-
oh, sorry, you first.
Well, I was just gonna say there's a studio in I think China, possibly Taiwan, that do like heavily produced, super detailed puppet shows that are just like they are like Thunderbirds if Thunderbirds was a
Just kept getting better and better.
and if Thunderbirds was a Japanese period drama like Hidden Dragon,
Holy smokes!
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type thing. So yeah. All right.
Well,
So I will agree with you with mid tier, but I think this might even top. It's near the top at the mid tier
this is
list.
the cream.
This is the
Absolutely.
cream. Yes.
Utterly charming. Just great. Just great. Just a great little time. Not necessarily a great game, but a great little experience and a very, very good game. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's, you want to take away the
Of course.
thing for a moment? Let's go to the 2-play. I'm curious, is Taito does Taito have anything more for us? Yep.
Yeah.
Pulirula. That, I might have played that
Also
briefly at some point.
1991. Sorry, 1991. I should say
next
which we're
year.
heading to.
But I can say that I believe that's like a weird sort of like it's like almost like a children's book, like, and you're like in like a fantasy forest little village, and you're
Yeah.
playing as like little kids or something.
Okay.
So it's interesting, even if it's not necessarily going to be great. Maybe it will be great. I don't know. Vendetta. So yeah, we're heading back. We're going to be in the arcades.
For a while, yeah.
So 91 is going to have, well, Jalico, but at least like, that sounds interesting. 64.
And some new
You know what? The first Jalico games we've played so far are so much better than the famous Super Famicom / Super NES Jalico trilogy of beat 'em ups that are all extraordinarily generic.
Wave Corp doing a Shida no Joe adaptation. That
Shiro Nojo Densetsu.
which I assume we will just die at the end of.
Yeah. Blade Master by
Irem.
Irem.
Irem or Irem? Probably Irem. Rem is a computer word.
Yeah. Okay. Cycle Warriors by Tatsumi.
Now-
DD Crew did a couple years of development time. At the very least, kind of, quell the flames of the racism of the developers of DJ.
Could it? How do you know? How can you possibly know before we play it?
It's impossible to know. Could they at least, did they
Could
use
they
that
get
time
more racist?
in the 2 years between DJ Boy and DD Crew?
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone on the development team hear a hip hop song or see any representation of hip hop culture in any way? I'll be intrigued to find out.
Impossible to say.
We got Robo Army from SNK proper. So let's see if they can come up with something more like Gang Wars and less like POW, Prisoner of War. Not that there's anything wrong with that game, but I want my SNK games to be amazing, and it was just pretty good. Konami's Vendetta, got to be excited for because Crime Fighters caught us off guards. We got Ninja Clowns. I'm not going to
Ninja
lie and say that I'm
Clowns.
filled with hope for that game from Incredible Technologies Incorporated.
Spider-Man the video game.
But who knows? Spider-Man the video game. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that actually it's by Sega, so I don't know. I was going to say I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that's a lot like Captain America and the Avengers. But no,
That's dead east.
contemporaneously developed by two different groups.
Oh,
But I'm
I love
optimistic.
Spider-Man.
Like superheroes are weirdly like perfect for a beat 'em up in a lot of ways because that's what they do is they go around
Yeah.
and punch a lot of dudes.
They sure do.
And then in another way, it's like, you're playing the Death or Return of Superman on your Super Nintendo, and you're like, why can these guys beat Steel?
Yeah.
These are just dudes. Captain America looms large in my mind because I had a used copy that I got from a Super Nintendo, so I played it a lot.
There are some superheroes who work for that. I think Captain America does.
Captain America is an example
Because
that works
realistically,
pretty
Captain
well.
America could be challenged but not defeated, which ideally you would.
Yeah, he
because
can
it's a
be
video
worn
game.
down.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, your mom. What really has me excited for Captain America: The Avengers is not nostalgia for the Super NES version, but the fact that in the process of testing all of these, I did, fire up Captain America: The Avengers in the arcade, and the graphics were astonishingly beautiful. So I'm excited just for that. A pretty good, like if it's pretty good, like I remember the Super NES game being, and it looks as good as it looked in the brief moments I looked at it, I'm excited. Taito's Growl, that sounds interesting. Burning Fight from SNK, that sounds like if you asked me to imagine if I had heard of every SNK game except any of their beat 'em ups, and you asked me to try to figure out what they were called, I might, within 10 guesses, have said Burning Fight.
Growl
that
by Taito.
sounds, Growl, that sounds intriguing. Are we monsters? Are we werewolves?
Werewolves seem like, of all the Hammer horror monsters, they seem the ones that are most likely to be a beat 'em up protagonist.
Yeah, very suitable. And then the rest of 91 is going to be, well, we got Double Dragon 2
Genesis.
for Game Boy is part of the dedicated beat 'em up on the go day that we'll do someday. But then Dana Megami Tanjo.
And Mystical Fighters.
Mystical
by
Fighter for
Kid.
Genesis. And then, that gives me a lot of time to get the
It's a lot of
Motorhead beat 'em up working on the Amiga emulator before we head on.
1991, big year.
Starting in 92 immediately with 2 Arabian themed games, Arabian Fight and Arabian Magic from Sega and Taito.
Yeah.
Oh wait, DD Crew is not the sequel.
No, it's B-Rap Boys.
B-Rap Boys.
So what is DD
They had
Crew?
an extra year.
They had a full extra year to figure out what race
Seems
what it
entirely
was.
possible that DD Crew is also the same gimmick, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And then, just like a million games. We're gonna be doing this for a long time.
Yeah. Why don't you run us through the week, James?
Wait.
What?
Oh, never mind. Okay. I guess that'll be a fun. I mean, that's a themed episode, and we'll compare them directly, compare and contrast. Okay, I'm gonna take us off of this screen so that I can go look at the 2-play list. Okay, list to play, and then just determine if we subtract 3. There's only 77 games to go.
A nice number, an auspicious number.
And we have done 57 after today. So we are coming up on the halfway point of our journey.
We're certainly going through them much quicker than we did when we were focusing on the notables.
Well, the thing is, the notables includes 3 RPG beat 'em ups.
Yeah.
And also our detour to check out
I think we'll be taking more
Double
details
Dragon.
as the year goes on, just as new beat 'em ups come out, which we have to take a look at.
When something new
modern
comes out,
numbers
it's
as the
silly
example,
not to try to get somebody to be like, oh, that new game, I wonder if I'm interested in playing it, and then we can be like, please come regularly on Tuesdays and talk to us. So talk to us and Cedric and your mom and Guided by Voices. And our German friends, Stempinski and British, about games you've never heard of before.
Yeah, 1990s era beat 'em ups
that are all kind of exactly the same, but all unique in their own way, as I think we're continuing to find. Like, way fewer totally generic Urban Decay beat 'em ups than I was expecting.
Yeah.
And even like within the ones that do fit that bill, most of them I think have also had other things going on that were cool.
Yeah.
And then there was Mug Smashers, which like had charming graphics and was just like, oh yeah, here's some dudes punching in the streets. So check it out. This week I got to update the schedule, and I'll try to do that, if not tonight, tomorrow. On Thursday, we'll be playing Friday Night Frosthaven.
Yeah, we will.
On Thursday. So join myself, Greg, Rich, and Danielle, my lady love, as we try to finish off the Ice Flows scenario as we head below deck.
I think we'll get it done one way or another.
I think we're winning.
Yeah.
It's definitely ending one way or another, but I feel right now like confident that we're going to win. So that's nice. That's a good feeling. On Saturday, we're back at first in the Dimension of the Dead, and then on into
Haven.
Thursday night Frosthaven.
Frost.
Frost. On Saturday, we're back first in the Dimension of the Dead, but then shortly after that in a swamp, as I continue Connor's quest in King's Quest Mask of Eternity, a surprisingly enjoyable game with a protagonist who has just honestly a likable complete lack of any personality. Like Connor is just like a wall. Like, so for context, Greg.
Yeah.
This game, although it is a 3D action adventure, it does still maintain point and click mechanics, which include you click on things as you're walking around and Connor will talk about them, which mostly amounts to him saying, you click on the various petrified people of Daventry and he says, I swear to you, I will turn you back to flesh. But you can go into Connor's house and hear the two wonderful details that really flesh out Connor as not having anything there to flesh out. One is that you go in and in his living room, there's an easel and a bunch of canvases and like a paint palette, and you think Connor's an art. That's interesting. He's an artist. And you go over and they're all blank. Oh, he did too, Cedric. What was the good comeback? But he goes in there and they're all blank.
Yeah.
You look at this guy doesn't paint. He bought a paint.
Bought a bunch of paint stuff.
He bought a kit because someone got him all excited about it, and then he just has no inspiration. But the other nice touch is there's nothing you can click on in Connor's house that inspires him to say anything. He has no thoughts about his own home and his own life.
No.
Just his duty to save the kingdom. What? Yes, that was a great line.
As many a corpse will attest.
Yeah, you can't, if you go in the river of death, you're going to die. I have no intention of dying, spirit. As many a corpse will attest. Which is doubly funny, both because, yes, we've watched Connor kill a lot of folks.
Yeah, sure.
But also because most of those folks have been corpses. He's killing zombies and ghouls and skeletons. So it's ask any corpse around here.
They'll legit be able to tell you.
I'm going to continue being a body. I had to take a week off because my every other weekend tabletop day sometimes just makes it impossible for me to fit stream in. Although that adventure is wrapping up in a very exciting way. We've had so many disruptions. This is supposed to be a 10 session. I mean, I think it is on track for sessions. But it was supposed to wrap up in a few months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's possible. Connor might actually be going out and burning his, every night in the middle of the night, he takes his paintings down to the river and throws them in.
Yes.
It's Sarah cannot see this.
Oh my God.
I'm eventually going to capture her beauty. But until then, he doesn't want her to come in and be like, Connor, do you think my nose is that large?
It's just an artistic flair.
I had a traumatic experience where my undergrad girlfriend was like, draw me.
Yes, you told me.
I was like, I can't draw, and she was like, just do it. And she posed and reposed, and she watched me. I was staring at her and just trying to move my hand to the right and go up and down in a way that captured, and so I put together this it doesn't look like anything, barely, and then I showed it to her and she went, "That's how fat you think I am." And it got really, really upset with me. It was like, oh, come on. That's not what happened here. Yeah. Anyway, next Sunday, we're back in Silmaria for the up and down experience of Quest for Glory 5, which, oddly enough, in contrast to King's Quest Mask of Eternity, is much closer to being just a quest. It's very much just Quest for Glory 5, except even if it was still 2D and they had been well, now we have an in-game world screen battle system. Yeah, that should have been my follow-up. It's hold on. Look. You were just bones. And only five. Only five. A torso bone and 4 limb bones. Yeah, it feels much more like Quest for Glory, except that the combat emphasis is turned up in a way that, so far, I'm participating in the Rights of Rulership, a contest to become the new king of Silmaria. And the first 3 the first two are both go place, kill mob, and the third one is go place, kill Hydra. And it just doesn't feel like during those parts you're like, well, what? I'm not solving a puzzle, or I'm not figuring something out. I'm not talking to an NPC. I'm just going to a place and then trying to use the better but still not very good battle system to kill a whole bunch of enemies. But then I get right 3, and in session 3, when I got to the third right, well, the problem is none of the boats in Somaria can get to the island, so I got to figure out a way to get there. And now I'm back to going around Somaria, talking to people and trying to figure something out, and it's great again.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's going to be that kind of, it's like a sine wave. It's going to keep on being like, well, now we're fighting, and it's like, it's okay. It's the best Quest for Glory fighting yet. But this is like, all I want from Quest for Glory fighting is for it to be there and be okay, and not really be the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever it becomes the main thing, I'm not thrilled. Whereas King's Quest Mask of Eternity is unrecognizable, even though you can click on things. You wouldn't, if you showed people the screenshots of the 8 games, and were like, which one of these is not part of this series? They would pick Mask of Eternity instantly.
Yeah.
If you showed them the game in motion, same story. But I'm getting more out of it so far, I think. But I don't know. I'm enjoying both more than their reputations might suggest, and I'm looking forward to getting back to that. And then before you know it, it's going to be Tuesday again, and we'll be back here beating them up, moving on into 1991 with whatever it was we said was up. Hang tight for later. I'm not going to do it right now. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Just look at it.
Last thing. Bring the sheet back. And go back to the games to play. Sticking with the arcades, looks like we'll do 64th Street, a detective story, Ashita no Jo Densetsu, and if one of them turns out to be really short, Blade Master. Cool?
Okay. All right.
Greg
Well,
and James beating them up. Take us home, Greg.
thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. Please follow us down below. You can also subscribe here on Twitch. James is offering 30 days of conditional love.
And your ability to participate in the Emoji Wars of 2024.
If you
Whose
want-
emoji will be used the most? If you don't subscribe, you can only vote for me.
Also, if you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe there. You can ring a bell. Do all those YouTube things too.
Leave a comment.
Yeah. And remember, until next time, violence is never the answer, except in video games. Bye-bye.
Fairly well.